Hello there. Welcome to the channel. My name is Christian, and here to talk about football on the internet.com, specifically fantasy football, which I'm sure many people are still playing these days, and I know I will be. So, this is my attempt to, I don't know, chronicle the whole process. I'm going to be playing a lot of DraftKings DFS. So, we'll be talking about that a lot here on the channel, and hopefully get into that process to where we're making big lineups and taking down big prizes and all that kind of good stuff. So that's the goal, and that's why we're here. And this channel is all about just sharing that process. And now I know there's a million people you can listen to on the internet.com about fantasy football. I mean, it's a huge industry. Obviously, there's lots of ways to go about looking at it. People spend a lot of time on it, day to day to day to day. I've been playing this game for decades now. Been doing DFS now for 5 years, and really kind of honed down to a process where I'm trying to be a sharp player. Uh, can't win them all. Got to go into that knowing that it's a tough sport, tough game. You know, everybody knows what's going to happen until it doesn't, or it does, or whatever. So here we're just going to go through the process. Like I said, 5 years playing DFS in a small work league with some friends for a season long. So we'll talk about that occasionally. But for mostly, it's going to be DFS on DraftKings. It's Thursday going into Friday. Had the big game today on to open up the season. Dallas Cowboys, champion Bucks, Tom Brady. We all know what's up. No, I don't think anybody really thought that Tampa was going to lose that football game, even though Chris Godwin tried his damnedest to try to make it happen. Chris Godwin, bittersweet night. If you had Chris Godwin, he did stuff for you. Got you a nice score. Also, dropped a 50-yard touchdown, hit him right in the hands, splitting defenders. And then fumbled on the goal line in crunch time, trying to make a play, which he was definitely making. And so if you had Chris Godwin tonight, you're going to take that 28 points or whatever he got you tonight. But definitely going to be a hell of a lot more. Amari Cooper showing out, blowing up, of course, because the guy I'm playing this week has Amari Cooper, so of course he gets 55 catches, and a real big game for him. I think he dropped nearly 40 tonight on DK. So. But this is what the channel's going to be all about. We're going to talk about names, we're going to talk about numbers over and over and over again, trying to figure out the right pricings of players. Going to do this a lot. Where we are going to be different from other dudes on the internet is that my process is evolved to be a lot different than your spam content creators out there making 2 videos a day. Trying to break down fucking slates on Tuesday and shit. And it's a waste of time. Those are not where the sharp moves are made. That is where the chalk is made. Chalk's not always a bad thing, but generally speaking, the chalk's wrong. So those are just some thoughts on that. So my process is a little different. We got we'll have Thursday night games going forward throughout the season, of course, and chances are I'll be dropping in around this time each week to talk about that game, and if there was any takeaways that I got, being able to watch sparingly while at work. We got a TV at work, so I get to at least have it on, how much I'm able to pay attention, that varies from week to week. So, probably a lot to take away. Gonna have to watch tonight's game, see how it goes. But going forward, you'll probably get a video like this, break down Thursday into Friday throughout the course of the DFS season, making those rosters. That process really, for me, doesn't even begin until Friday night, Saturday morning, something like that. So, and then it really doesn't heat up until 2 hours before kickoff. So. I only make, generally speaking, I'm only going to make 1, maybe 2 or 3 lineups per slate. Usually I'm just a 1 lineups per slate type of guy. I mostly focus on the early slate, which is going to comprise of 9 games here in week 1. Lots of good players. It's going to be a pretty live slate for sure. I'm going to dabble on the all-day slate. Not going to mess around with the afternoon only. Rarely play the whole week slate. Monday nights are usually pretty insignificant as far as my fantasy football life goes. So don't do showdown lineups. Got a few best ball lineups going right now. I'm pretty happy about Chris Godwin helping out with that a little bit tonight. So thanks a lot, Chris Godwin, even though you giving people heart attacks and probably burying point spreads and shit like that. But I'm kind of curious to see what the point spread was tonight. I imagine it was at least 3, probably 4 or something like that. But yeah, so we're off and running fantasy football. Hope you drafted well. You know, yeah, I hope you play the right guys. Hope you had the balls to sit Zeke tonight. You know, don't run running backs against Tampa Bay. Just don't do it. So, you know, like I said, this is a drop-in introduction video to y'all. Just want to say hi, let you know that I'll be covering this fantasy football week to week to week. And you know, if you want to help a brother out and just want to give me a sub, give me a like, drop a comment. That'd be cool. Probably help me out with some algorithms. But try to manipulate this algorithm on my thumbnail and see if I can't maybe get some traction, or whatever these content creators call that shit. So anyway, I'm gonna see how this video turned out, and if I like it, I'm gonna post it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.